Most wars don't begin with explosions. They begin with silence. Right now, more than 30,000 satellites orbit the Earth. They don't carry weapons. They don't wear flags. But they quietly control navigation, communication, finance, weather, and war itself. This is where modern conflict actually begins in space. When you open your phone, check your location, transfer money, or watch a live broadcast, your signal doesn't travel through the air. It travels upward, into orbit, and back down again. And that invisible pathway has become one of the most valuable battlegrounds on Earth. Satellite warfare isn't about destroying cities. It's about blinding them. Every modern military depends on satellites for timing, targeting, reconnaissance, and coordination. Missiles don't just need fuel, they need precise time signals from orbit. Drones don't just fly, they rely on constant satellite positioning. Even basic radio communication now routes through space. Remove satellites, and advanced armies suddenly operate like they're decades behind. This is why space is no longer neutral. Instead of firing missiles at satellites, an act that would create dangerous debris, nations now fight in quieter ways. They jam signals. They spoof GPS coordinates. They shine powerful lasers to temporarily blind satellite sensors. They maneuver satellites dangerously close to others, just close enough to send a message. Nothing explodes. Nothing is announced. But systems fail. A ship appears to drift off course. An aircraft loses navigation accuracy. A financial network experiences unexpected latency. To civilians, it looks like a glitch. To governments, it's a warning. Some satellites don't even look like weapons. They inspect. They shadow. They match orbit with foreign satellites and stay there, watching. These are known as co-orbital systems, satellites designed not to destroy, but to interfere when necessary. They can block signals, release countermeasures, or simply sit close enough to threaten collision. And because space is crowded, it's almost impossible to prove intent. Was that interference an attack? Or just space weather? Was that satellite drifting? Or maneuvering? This ambiguity is intentional. Unlike traditional war, satellite conflict exists in a legal gray zone. International treaties ban weapons of mass destruction in space, but they say almost nothing about electronic warfare, signal disruption, or proximity operations. So countries exploit the silence. Meanwhile, private companies now control a massive share of Earth's orbital infrastructure. Commercial satellites handle internet, GPS augmentation, Earth imaging, and military contracts all at once. This means a conflict between nations can spill into corporate systems instantly. A private satellite network can become a strategic target overnight. And here's the most unsettling part. You would never know it's happening. No sirens. No breaking news. Just slow failures, delays, technical issues. Until one day, navigation fails. Markets freeze. Communication drops. By the time the public notices, the battle has already been fought. Satellite wars aren't about domination. They're about denial. Not controlling the world, but controlling who gets to see it. And in a future where every system depends on orbit, the most powerful weapon may be the one that never fires at all. If you like this video, subscribe, share and comments.